Hello everyone, and welcome to the review of the FXT Viper FPV goggles. And this set is really interesting. Beside the specifications that you can read here, you can pause the video if you need to. Beside those, this is very interesting as it's one of the most complete set of goggles, if I can say most complete, because it's not very correct, but this thing is packed with features, really good features, and I'm going to show you most of them right now. Inside the box you are going to be greeted with the manual, which is in English and has a lot of things here, specifications and how to operate this set of goggles, which is really good. And it's written in good English, a thing that it's not very common sometimes. And you also get this really nice hard case with a handle here, and it's very good that you can take the goggles with you everywhere without breaking them. And they come looking like this. And let's start with this thing. So you have an accessory bag which is sticked here with Velcro, which is a really nice idea, as all those accessories will not wobble inside and destroy the monitor screen or other stuff like that. And inside you are going to get all the things that you need, such as the provided stock antennas and an audio video signal cable and the power supply cable, which is a bit weird looking. So it has a micro USB port which will connect to the monitor, but this is not 5 volts. Here you can actually connect anything between 2 and 6S LiPo batteries. So the plug is common with other existing batteries for FPV goggles, but they also include this nice adapter to XT60 connector, so you can plug your battery directly without doing any kind of do-it-yourself cable, which is really good. So separate here is the monitor, and here comes one of those features that I have told you. So the monitor of the goggles is actually separated, and you can use this as a standalone FPV monitor, or you can use it here, clip it inside and use it as regular FPV goggles, which is really nice because most beginners usually learn to fly with a monitor, and when they advance they like to use the goggles. So you have both of them into one product. Right, and the goggles themselves, gonna take them out. So you get also microfiber cloth for cleaning the screen without destroying it. And they look like this, really nice. They have this really good quality cushion here. It's not that cheap foam that you get on other devices. This is a foam covered with some very soft and nice material. This is really pleasant to the touch. It's a fabric that is over the foam. The straps are also really nice quality, and they have that type of very fine Velcro which will not break after a few uses. So that's really good quality. You get also this strap here for adding the battery, and this is well placed here as it will balance the weight of the goggles, so they will fit better on your head. And they also use this very soft silicone cover here that will fit your face without poking you in your cheeks or around your nose. So that's a really big extra with this set. And on this side here you get the place where to put the monitor, but you actually get something, let's call it weird. You get this mirror. The monitor is fitted here and it will reflect into that mirror, and it has another mirror there, and then it will focus to your eyes. And now you might wonder why they did this thing, why put the monitor here, put the eyesight here and use 2 mirrors, where actually they had a really great idea. While you learn to fly and you use line of sight in combination with FPV, you might know that when you start flying FPV, there are some moments when you would like to see the quadcopter in line of sight, such as at takeoff or landing. And this thing is very easy to do with this. You don't need to lift the goggles or take the monitor out. You can, at the start of learning to fly, you can slide this thing out and it disconnects very easy, just like that, and you take the bottom part out and they are converted to this type of goggles, so the monitor will fit here. You are going to still see the monitor there in the mirror, but you can always lift your head a bit and you are going to see below the screen, so you have line of sight while you take off. Then you can focus in the monitor there. You can always see your remote or stuff like that if you need to. You will see the monitor, and the monitor is covered here, so there's no shine from the sun or light. And when you get along with it and don't need line of sight anymore, you can always put this thing back and it will be total darkness and no influence from the external medium, and there will going to be no strange light into these goggles. Let's take also a quick look at the monitor itself. So you have audio video out connector, you have also an input, you have a micro SD slot here, and that is because this monitor also has a built-in DVR, so that it saved money. It's very good to have a DVR always. Actually, you have HDMI in, so if you are flying such as an high-end drone like the Phantom series or stuff like that with HDMI out, or you are using a digital HD FPV system, you can use that and you are going to have very good image quality directly on this monitor, so you don't have to replace the goggles, which is also amazing for this set. And there also a speaker here, it has audio working into it. It has not only dual antennas such as a fake dual receiver, but this thing actually has diversity and it's working, and I'm going to show that. And you have this joystick here which goes up, down, left, right, and it's pushable, from which you can access the menu. So I'm going to plug the connector now, which looks like this, and I'm going to use a regular LiPo, and hopefully it will start right away. You need to press the joystick button here and keep it pressed until it starts, and the screen looks really nice, very bright, and it has audio also. I'm not going to add the antennas now, but I'm going to power on this small quadcopter. Alright, and now I need to search the channel, so I'm going to scan them. And I'm going to go into auto search mode. And there you go. Very good image quality, very good colors, very good representation, and of course there's no visible lag between my movement and the image displayed on the monitor. It looks very fluid, very nice. It shows me that I don't have a micro SD card inserted, which is correct. It also shows the strength of the two receivers, and that's why this thing is really a diversity receiver. So it has A and B receivers, and it's showing the signal for each of the receivers, and this thing can switch between them right away, and that's how it should work, right? And if you press the joystick button, you have the settings for ratio, format, you have the display settings, backlight, brightness, contrast, saturation, volume, language, and of course you can reset. You have an option to search. I have pressed that. Now it's searching again. The searching is rather fast, which I really like. And also you have this thing here where you can switch the signals. So you have, now I'm in DVR mode, and if I press the button I have options for DVR. I don't have a micro SD card, so I don't have any options there. And also you have HD in, which is the HDMI. You have the analog also, If you press this top button, it will start recording on the micro SD card if you have a micro SD card. Also, to change quickly the channels, you can use the same joystick here. You go right and it's going to display a table with all the supported frequencies, and you can quickly select the one that you need. So if you know the transmitter frequency, you don't have to search for all of them, or maybe the receiver will not select the correct frequency. You can choose the exact one from this table and it will work right away. It also, besides showing you the frequency here, it will also show you when you enter that menu the selected frequency here, which is green, is the correct one. So very easy to use it, very easy to select the channel, to set it up, and it has really good image and very good colors. Usually this type of monitors are rather faded, so you get the image, but sometimes they lack sharpness or they have faded colors. This thing really looks, let's call it, lively. So that was it for now. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and maybe I will add some DVR footage recorded with this, but that's not so important. It's more important to have a very good camera on your quadcopter than the DVR footage, which is analog video recorded, so you can have very good quality for that recording. But maybe I will add some sample with that in another video. So until then, be sure to follow my next uploads, and bye bye.